Vogue, Vogue. Roger, Roger.
What was that? Okay, James.
Who's ready to come out of this? Oh, I saw Batty. You. If you clicked on this video, you're probably turning 18 or are a young adult. So yes, these things are going to be a little bit tougher to discuss, but I think are very important to be talking about, especially if you are turning 18 or if you are a young adult. These all apply. To lighten it up a little bit, of course, we will be doing my hair and makeup in this video. So let's get into it. I think we'll just start with mascara and then we'll get into hair. Number 1. Dating a cruel man will kill you. A man who calls you names, brings you down, makes you feel stressed, makes you feel sick, will eventually kill you. When you date a sour, upset, bitter man who doesn't have control of his emotions, who can't pour into your life, who can't provide you anything, he will destroy you. He will make you ugly. Then you'll be tired, then you'll deteriorate mentally, then you'll fall apart, and then you die. How you die depends on how bitter, how horrible, and how angry this guy is. You might get lucky and just die from heart problems later on in life because this guy just stressed you out to the point that you go into a heart attack. You might die spiritually and become a shell. Or he could just murder you. Like, have we not seen the statistics of married women, of pregnant women? Go to my last video, my last makeup video. We talk about that a little bit. Also, it takes an angry man getting drunk once, hitting you a little bit too hard, and you're dead. I don't care if you love him. I really don't. If you want to make sure you don't end up in these type of connections in the first place, in these type of relationships, you need to make sure that your emotions do not control you. Love is just a feeling at the end of the day. Who cares if you love him? You can't love him if you're dead. Listen to the lady with rollers in her hair yelling at you. I have survived this type of connection myself. My hair was falling out. I was getting random lesions everywhere that were unexplainable. I wasn't pretty when I was dating this guy. He was draining me of everything I had. My energy was at just an all-time low. I was sad. I was crying. I wanted to just rip my skin off, and I couldn't explain it until I'm like, holy shit, I'm dating the worst person in the fucking world. And then one day I'm like, oh, this man's just mean. He's calling me names. I thought I deserved it because I had low self-esteem. He would justify it by saying, oh, my mental health, oh, I have anger issues, oh, I'm bipolar. You can be bipolar and not
threaten to push someone out of a moving car.
And I know what you're thinking. When you're in that situation, you're like, well, obviously I'd leave if he threatened to push me out of a car. You'd think so. You'd think, duh. But when you've been with him for 6 months, you're planning to move in with him next month. Do not move in with a man unless you're married, because you can get stuck. You can get stuck so fast. They have so much power once you move in with them. This is what your inner child is going to look like if you move in with them. Why are you doing this to us? Why are you doing this to us? What the fuck? But yeah, I almost moved in with him. Thank God I have women in my life that are like, this is not a good idea. And you know what the scariest thing is? You know what's even scarier? Is I knew I wasn't in love with him and I didn't really want to move in with him. But because I was so physically, emotionally, and mentally drained, I just went along with it. Thank God that did not happen, because guess what would have happened?
He would have killed me.
Maybe it wouldn't happen until I was 40. It still would have happened. That man would have ended me. Don't be as foolish as I was. If he uses his anger, his mental health, anything as an excuse, don't be fooled. Holy shit, do not be fooled. And if he pulls the, babe, love isn't easy. We need to work together as a team to push through this. How about you work by yourself in your room in the dark, away from every woman to ever fucking exist, you piece of actual dog shit. You do not need to work through this tough times together. He is the tough times. You are putting yourself through tough times by being with this piece of dump. Oh my fucking God. You gave up on us. You're not giving up on him. You're not abandoning him. You are saving yourself. Do not let him fool you into thinking that you are doing something to him by leaving. You are saving yourself. You do not need him. You need yourself. Moving on. Alcoholism is trickier. than what the media portrays. It is classified as a disease because it literally changes your brain. It physically changes your brain. Like, fully. It physically changes your brain. You can't take it personally when the alcoholic in your life hides and lies to you to be able to drink, because that is the disease. It is like a parasite that will do whatever it takes to survive. Now, although you can't really take their actions to drink personally, you still have the choice of whether or not you want that person in your life. Not everyone can manage being friends with alcoholics, and that is okay. For me, it is not a deal breaker. Weirdly enough, the best people in my life and the closest people in my life do struggle with this substance. They have absolutely beautiful souls, and I would not trade them. I have seen the darker side of what this illness does to people. I have seen the darker moments with friends and family when it comes to this disease. Please know that alcohol is a level 1 carcinogen, and it has been linked directly to causing cancer. It's like one of the things that definitely does lead to various types of cancers. So for your health, for your mental health, for the health of the people around you, do whatever you can not to let this take grasp of you. To the people that struggle with alcohol, you are not alone. There are resources to help you. As much as I love like the spooky haha, we're all gonna die at the end of the day vibe, I want you guys alive for as long as possible. I know the pain can sometimes seem unbearable. I know the voices in your head just keep getting louder sometimes and nothing will shut them the fuck up. But there is hope. I've seen people who have been in the trenches of it. I'm talking the darkest trenches you can think of. I've seen them get out of it. It is possible. But yeah, it really is a difficult thing, whether you struggle with it or whether you have people that struggle with it. I know you might feel guilty when you have to let those people go because it gets to a point where it starts overly affecting you and you can't hold that anymore on yourself. Sometimes you have to put yourself first. It's hard. You love those people, but sometimes it gets to a point where it's destroying you now. Let's move on to the next one. Sometimes it's better to be self-centered than to be a doormat. Are you really helping anyone else out by letting people walk all over you? You aren't really doing anything for the world, for the universe, when people are just stepping on you. Not being mean is the bare minimum, but anyone can be nice. Just because you're nice doesn't mean you're a good person. Honey, anyone can be nice. The worst people I've ever met have the capability of being nice. It's just a skill everyone fucking has so that they don't get torched to the ground by society. But when you're kind, you have self-respect, you stand up, you tell people no, you tell people to fuck off, you're able to give more, you're able to be a better person, and that's better for the whole universe. So stop being a doormat. Ew, it's embarrassing. Next up, stop watching videos like how to get him to chase me, how to get him to text me back, how to tell if he really likes me. Who gives a damn if this boy likes you? Why are you in your masculine? Why are you chasing him? If he likes you, you will know. If he's too afraid to come up to you, you don't want that guy anyway. Please stop being embarrassing. Why is he pulling away? Because he's not your husband, honey. That's why. He's not your husband. Next up, people are going to hide that they have STDs. People are going to hide that they have... People are going to hide... I don't know if that's like allowed to be, so I don't need to. Sometimes the guilt will get to them and they'll tell you afterwards. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they won't tell you. And you'll find out the hard way later. Use a condom, even if there is birth control involved. If you're a guy, wear a condom. If you're a girl, make sure a condom is involved. People think the scariest thing that can happen is being pregnant. Let me tell you, there are worse things that can happen. Stop going on hikes for first dates, for gosh sakes. How badly are we wanting to pass away already? How badly are we wanting to perish? Stop going on hikes for first dates. That's how you end up on the news. Take care of your appearance. People who look nice will always get more opportunities. Everyone knows about toxic friends, but we don't really talk about hazardous friends. So toxic friends are people that are mostly doing things intentionally to hurt us. They're insecure, they bring us down, they are talking behind our backs. Basically, it's people who don't live up to their word. Usually these type of people do not care about you. They care about, what you have to offer to them, whether that's like, oh, you're pretty, you're charismatic, you're life of a party. They want those traits. Maybe they don't even have them themselves, but they like whatever you have. They like something you have, and they want that, so they have you around for the vibe, for whatever you offer, but they don't actually give a damn about you. They don't actually care about you. They might not even actually like you, They probably don't even like themselves, and that's why they're flaky all over the place. So let's just stay clear of those people, because they will screw you over. And they can get you in situations where you die. Worst case scenario, you die, you know. It's possible. Next one. Getting emotionally and romantically attached to a broke person will make you broke as well. Don't be stupid. Love does not pay the bills. More people you know are going to die as you get older. The better life you create for yourself, the more financially stable you become, the more resources you have to prolong the lives of those around you. You'll be able to support those who are much older than you when they are no longer to take care of themselves. You will be able to provide them a life that will most likely help them live longer. The best thing you can do for these people is try to get as financially stable as possible as soon as you can. It's hard. The economy, scariest thing. Scarier than anything on my channel. But do what you can to get resources to help these people. Life is precious. Next up, this is kind of the opposite of that, but cutting out family members who are poisonous to you. Blood is thicker than water until you're losing your mind. Some cultures don't have this luxury. I understand that. But if there's absolutely no way to cope or coexist with, your blood relatives, and you do have the opportunity to distance yourself from them, whether that is completely or almost completely, I recommend it. Boundaries are important, even with family. And sometimes you are related to bad people. I myself have had to cut off a family member. Originally, people would ask me, oh, how many aunts do you have? And I would say, oh, 2. Now I say 1. Womp womp, maybe don't be an asshole next time. Womp womp to them, imagine your niece cutting you off. Embarrassing. Obviously, I'm not going to give the deets on why I cut them off, because, my family watches this channel, and I think they'd be like, why are you hashing out the family deets? What are we doing? Last but not least, oh my god, my bangs are the hardest to place without looking crazy. Lastly, you are closer to death every day. Don't let the fear of the unknown keep you surviving instead of living. There we go. This is officially Gwen Stabfani's signature look. This was definitely a heavier video. This is a little bit more serious. So if you're looking for something a little bit more fun, silly, check out my last commentary video, FNAF 2. Let me just throw a little sneak peek of that video for you guys right now. Why spend 5 nights at Freddy's when you can spend 5 nights in my bed?
Was that the bite of 87?
If I don't see Jeremy Fitzgerald, or I guess it would most likely be Jeremiah in this film. If I don't see his frontal lobe get absolutely snacked on,
I'm touching someone. And it's gonna be you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. As always, Memento Mori and sweet dreams. Good night. Be nice to yourself, bitch.